Hello and welcome back to Dio's Art Emporium. This is Weird Dream number whatever. I think it's 4, if not 4 then 5. So this is one that I had earlier this morning, and I've been meaning to make it all day, but I haven't really had the time to get to it. And I only remember a little. I don't remember as much of it as I did this morning, but I'm gonna try and recite it as best as I can. This one gets really surreal too. It's like some fucked up shit. So yeah. First thing I remember from it was like little sliders, burgers. I don't know why, but that's it. I just have like a plate of them. I think I'm in like a restaurant or something. Or maybe I was in my house. I don't know. I don't remember where it was. All I remember is like I have a plate of them, just enjoying them, of course. And then I look at a TV and I see this ad. It was like made by PETA or something, saying like, if you eat this burger, you're a piece of shit, because this is filled with meat, and meat comes from animals. It was, that bullshit. And it's basically like, we have this new reality show for you meat-loving hunks of fuck, or something like that. Just being real aggressive about it, because it's PETA. And, so, yeah, it basically shows this like weird show where they're supposed to be cooking, and like none of them are cooking like vegan foods or whatever. It's just like it's very vague about what's going on in it. Or like it just shows like a bunch of like surreal images of like stuff happening to like the people in the competition. Like it looks like Chainsaw Massacre meets Saw, like times 10. Like there's a whole bunch of gruesome shit. The only one I can remember from that was like a thing, like this dude. There was like staples on every inch of his body, like running up his arms, like all up over his torso and on his face. He looks like Pinhead, except his entire body. Like he's basically stapled to like this wooden and like support beam or whatever, or fence post or something. And it's like dark, dingy looking like underground place. He's like wearing like an apron and shit, and like what the fuck is going on? So I decided to sign up for it because I don't know, I was gonna make fun of him for this dumb, edgy stuff, and also because it's PETA. And so I go in, and in real life I can't cook for shit. I have trouble making eggs. I need to look up a video on how to boil water. That's how bad I am. But for some reason in the dream I was feeling confident. So like we get to cooking. There's like some weird combination of stuff. It's like this doesn't even sound like stuff that wouldn't even sound like what you do for a recipe. It sounds more like you're doing some weird alchemy bullshit to like make it some immortality potion or some shit like that. And suddenly the lights start flickering, and then like I see at one of the workstations just like something flicks out from the ceiling and fucking decapitates one of the contestants. Like literally their head flies out and breaks through a window. And another guy, something happens, I don't remember what, but he also dies. I think he like lost a leg or something. There's fucking bugs at the window. Yeah. I'm about to crawl through the AC. So yeah, everything starts to go. Everything goes to shit pretty fast, and like the entire like workplace where we're at starts changing and all. And everyone's running around. We're trying to help the guy whose like leg is cut off. Maybe help him like not bleed out. I don't remember if we were successful or not. Probably not. I don't know. Maybe we had him hobbling around on one leg. Yeah, like the guy that there was only one judge in the room, and like he kind of looks like the guy from Forged in Fire, like the guy that's basically, he like, all right, fuck you, surrender your blade. You know, that guy in like the blue shirt and like slick back hair. Not the guy that would like test weapons and all like Edward Kegel, or the other guy that looks like he eats 10 pounds of bacon every day. But like the other guy. And so like, I'm 90% sure he was like an android or some shit, because he was basically indifferent to everything. So like, everything changes. The kook stations that were all like in the center of the room, like all lined up next to each other, are now like all on different corners of it. So now we're divided into multiple teams, and we're going, and they give us these weird like things, like it has little embryos or something in it, and they have these instructions for each one, like instructional videos, those that are supposed to like turn it into something, and like none of this makes sense, and like how it works. More fucking June bugs on the window. Yeah. So, yeah, basically, ours has something to do with like warm water, throwing some like, embryo in a dishwasher, and like turning on the water and throwing in a few chemicals or whatever. But like the thing is, we weren't supposed to close it, and the water's just rising up in it, but it's not falling out. It's weird dream logic. And the embryo starts turning into a frog for some fucking reason. I don't know why. Like, it looks like a Pac-Man frog, but like not nearly as fat. And it's just sort of swimming around in there, and I'm just baffled at everything that's going on. I'm trying to talk to like the host or whatever, but it's not working. I'm just watching the frog swimming around, and for some reason my brain is going, don't close your mouth all the way. Don't like grind your teeth together. I don't know why. And I do it, and I hear a crunch. I reach into my mouth and put out another fucking frog. I don't know how it got in there, but like there's even more in it, and I'm just like pulling out like frogs. Just like, what the fuck is going on? I guess that happened because my dog Dixie earlier, before I went to sleep, like brought a lizard into the house and just like crunched on it, and it was like really unnerving. Yeah, you guys saw that video. Yeah. And so yeah, eventually it's like, I look away for a while, I go see what the others are doing. One of them has a hippo, the other has like a pig, another has an otter. There's like all kinds of different animals. Oh yeah, and I forgot to mention, there are these like sentient dog things that are like there kind of like helping us along, like inspecting our work. I don't know why. I think ours was like a Dalmatian or something. Sorry, I'm out of frame. So yeah, and basically I leave to go see what everyone else is doing. I go back, and suddenly like the frog has turned into a fucking like monkey. There is a monkey inside the dishwasher, just like chilling out in like a petri dish, and we're just supposed to accept that. So we like take him out. He's like, oh, he's doing a little dance. He's having fun, and like the dog seems to like him. And like we look over and we see everyone's introducing their animals to each other, or like they're all getting along nice. So we go to introduce the monkey, and the hippo fucking rips its arm off, just out of nowhere, and all the other animals start like trying to rip it apart. So it goes run away, and like this is suddenly when we notice that there's like a crack. Like there's this basically a hole in the floor of this place where we're cooking, and like it's like really deep too. And like, the monkey missing an arm and like all like scared and shit just goes run into the hole. And like so we go down, and now suddenly everything is in 8-bit for some reason. And so we go down and we're trying to get the monkey out. We're trying to calm it down. And like some of the other animals go down with us. There's like a pig and stuff. And like for some reason now they weren't doing anything to him. Yeah, we're just like comforting him, keeping him away from the other animals. It was like the dog, dogs are there. Like, they're the only ones that get for some reason, the dogs that were there instructing us are the only ones that get along well with this monkey. And so suddenly, we see something start to creep over. And it's the fucking Grim Reaper for some reason. I don't know why. But he's creeping. He's creeping over. And, like, we're all, okay, let's get the fuck out of here. I think he's trying to get to the monkey. And so, like, we're all trying to get up this, like, ladder or whatever. And, like, all one at a time. And, like, the animals are doing it, too. He, like, gets to the pig and, like, rips it in half. Like, he gets to another animal and, like, decapitates it. And, like, everyone else is getting out. And for some reason, like, there's, like, an otter and a snake or something that are just, like, teaming up with him. And, like, yeah, he's just cool with them. And they're, like, slowly coming after us with him. Thankfully, we all got out in time. And, like, he didn't make the effort to climb the ladder, nor did any of the other animals. So we got up to the surface with the monkey. We're, like, calming it down. And we're, like, trying to figure out if maybe there's, like, a regeneration potion or whatever. And then I woke up. And then that's the end of that dream. So, yeah, thank you all for watching and listening to me rant about this surreal shit. And, yeah, I'll see you all in the next one. See ya.